The school's science fair was held last night and we got the results. Also, the Pennies for Patients fundraiser wrapped up yesterday and we know which class brought in the most money. Both of these stories and much more just ahead on Patriots Today. Good morning, I'm Raina Hartman.
And I'm Malika Rajapaksa. Pennies don't seem like much, but when you add them up, they make a big difference. That's the idea behind the Pennies for Patients fundraiser. Classes all over campus have been collecting spare change for the past 2 weeks. The money goes to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society to help fight blood cancers. Yesterday was the deadline and the money will be counted over the weekend. So on Monday we'll let you know how much money was raised. We do know, however, that 3 classes raised over $100 each. In third place was Mrs. Garney's class with $100.91. Second place was Mrs. Teague's class, who brought in $129.20, while the top class in the whole school was Mrs. Swanson's group. They managed to raise $152.27. Swanson's class will be treated to a pizza party as a reward for their efforts.
The school's science fair was held last night in the gym from 4 to 6 p.m. The event featured projects from students of all grade levels competing in 4 different age groups. Their entries were judged on their use of the scientific method, creativity, and display quality. There were 161 entries in the fair this year. The kindergarten through second grade category was won by Kayleen Truman Finley in Mrs. Herbert's class. First place in the grade 3 to 5 category went to Reagan Lambry of Mrs. Bird's class. Michael Passons and Christopher DeMoss took middle school category, while Aries King and I took the high school age group. Congratulations to all the winners and everyone who participated.
The Northwest Arizona Healthcare Foundation is offering scholarships to students who plan to study at Mohave Community College for a career in the health industry. Eligible students must have a 3.0 GPA or higher and must have been accepted into MCC. The award pays up to $4,000 per year and is renewable for up to 3 years. The foundation plans to award between 4 to 10 scholarships per year, and you'll need to get an application in by March 23rd to qualify. Pick up an application or get more information in Mrs. Merrigan's office.
The Strategy Eating Club meets today after school in Mr. Carlson's Credit Recovery Lab. The Speech and Debate Club is holding their next meeting in 2 weeks on Thursday, March 6th. The meeting will be held at lunch in Bros and Griffin's room. Please make sure you have researched the topic and are ready to support your position. And that's it for your school news. Today in History is next, and we'll be right back.
In 1872, Charlotte Gray, the first black woman lawyer, graduated Howard University. People's magazines began their sales in 1974. In 1998, Apple discontinued developing Newton computers.
Stephanie Schneider is here, which means it's time for the sports report. Stephanie?
Thank you, Raina. Just a brief recap of our spring sports. The soccer team has the first game on the schedule. They'll be on the road Monday, traveling to Phoenix to take on Arizona Collegiate in their season opener. The Collegiate team will return the favor the following Monday with a home game for the Patriots at Rotary Park. The soccer team is coached by Kevin Dunlap. The middle school baseball and softball teams have the next games. They'll be traveling to River Valley High School a week from today to take on the Mohave Valley Junior High Bulldogs. The girls are being coached by Mr. Lindemanis while Mr. Sagasta is coaching the boys again. The high school softball team is next on the schedule with a home game on Wednesday, March 12th against the Girls Leadership Academy on the Greg Williams Field at Rotary Park. The girls are coached by Miss Weiler. Finally, the high school baseball team will have their first home game on Wednesday, March 26th against South Point. Home games will be played at the Bullhead Community Park Field in Old Bullhead. Ray Dimmick and John Norton are coaching. And looking ahead to next year, Miss Hoyt is holding a meeting for any girls from the high school volleyball team that are planning to play again next year. The meeting will be held today at 3:30 in room 4 on the middle school campus. And that's your sports report, and I'm Stephanie Schneider.
All right, Stephanie, thanks for the info. More news ahead right after today's lunch menu. We've got time for a few more news stories before we go. The Western Arizona Regional Medical Center has become a potential advertiser with the Bullhead City Fire Department. The department plans to begin displaying health-related advertising on their ambulances. They have reached a verbal agreement with the local hospital that would net about $20,000 over a year. The fire district's government board is expecting to vote on a written agreement next month.
The Department of Homeland Security wants to make airport security faster for flyers. To do that, it is looking for technology companies to develop a new generation of security scanners. The new technology will add speed to process, allowing up to 250 passengers through per hour without having to remove their shoes. Travelers shouldn't expect faster-moving security lines just yet, though. The agency call to tech companies is just the first step in what could be in a multi-year process.
Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered a test of battle readiness of military forces deployed in the western and central areas of the country. The readiness test was ordered in response of the growing tension in nearby Ukraine. That country is experiencing a state of civil unrest as the recently overthrown government planned to strengthen ties with Russia instead of the European Union. And that's your news for today. Before we go, here's a word of the day.
That's all we've got for today. We want to wish a happy birthday to one of the Patriots Today crew. Aaron Yeomans is 18 today.
And don't forget to stop by the quad at lunch. Student Council will announce this year's theme for the prom and location. See you on Monday.